Welcome to Crafty Hints. I'm Chantel. Today I have a few fall items for you. A couple pumpkin lanterns and a couple items for your tier tray. If you like what you see, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. Let's get to our first project. Okay, today we're going to be using those jars to make our pumpkin lanterns. You can pick those up at the Dollar Tree. And I'm using my Waverly Ivory paint with a little bit of orange paint. And I'm going to mix that up and I'll let you watch. And these leaves are the leaves I took off of those other ceramic pumpkins that we use to make the napkin rings. I will link that tutorial down lower so you can see how we did those. I've also mixed up some darker orange paint to go over the top of this. Now, I had decided that I thought it needed to be just a little bit more orange. I still wanted it a soft color, but a little bit more orange. You can definitely leave it, whatever color suits you, but I thought this darker orange would be better. And then I'm just using one of the little wood pieces from Dollar Tree that come in the bag. They're just a piece of stick. You could definitely grab a stick from outside. I grabbed these from the Dollar Tree as well. One is just one of those touch lights and it has a little ring that you can pull it out, or one is the votive candle. So whichever will fit your room better. It could be in kids' nightlight even, or be placed in your hallway somewhere. And here I just added a little bit of, I think it was hazelnut, that I added just for a little bit of texture on the top to just give it a little bit more dimension. You could also use a little bit of sandpaper and go in between these rungs of the pumpkin. I kind of went every other one for a little bit more light. And here I'm also showing you that I put plastic wrap over the top of my paint when I'm doing something else so that it doesn't dry up. And now I'm just going over that just a little bit. And here we are. It's our finished pumpkin lantern. For this project, you're going to want the little party favor buckets. We're going to make them look like enamel buckets. So I took my Posca markers and I took my, I think they're Artisto paint markers. They're both acrylic paints, and I'm just taking those around the rim to make it black like the enamel. And then I'll also add a couple like dings where over time it would have worn off. buckets adorable? I think they turned out nice. So then I'm just going to take my floral foam. I get the package that has the 4 separate ones so that I don't have to cut too much. And I'm going to cut it in half, and then in half again will give me the right amount for my buckets. I'm going to make 2 different kinds, as you saw at the beginning. One will be with pumpkins and the other bucket will be sunflowers. I thought those would be so cute on a tier tray. I will probably do one of my tier trays in a more neutral color, and my other one I think I'm going to go with those vibrant fall colors. So I'm just adding a little bit of Spanish moss here and some leaves to go underneath the pumpkins. Isn't that just adorable? I love how these turned out. Next week, I'm thinking I will be doing a tutorial on how to make your own tier tray. So I will be working on that this next week for you. Let me know down below, are you starting to decorate for fall? How soon do you decorate for fall? What else might you like to see for fall? All right, I'm just interested in hearing your feedback. I also am excited to hear which one of these were your favorite. So give me a comment below. I just love both of these. I don't know if I could choose which one's my favorite, but here you are. Now, my next project is also a pretty quick and easy one. Yep, I made it from one of the Dollar Tree coasters. And then you could use a saying of your own. You could use a marker and write it yourself. I just used some Hobby Lobby scrap paper and cut it out. And then I used, it's not a regular glue stick. This one is an Elmers Craftbond permanent adhesive glue stick. You can find it in the scrapbooking at Walmart is where I have found it in the past. It runs a couple of dollars, but that just doesn't move once you get it on there. It's a nice permanent hold. So I just adhere the paper on here and I'll let you follow along. Now, several people have told me they're not very good at bows, so I slowed this down. And all I did was fold that twine in half and made a bow so that it is a double bow. And it's as easy as that, and then I will just snip the ends there. Also, the decal that I do have there, I just cut on my Cricut. And I can attach that down below for you. I'll just put it in a PNG so that you can take it in and print it out, or you could even use it with your Silhouette or Cricut. Just seemed like a little bit too much, so I didn't add those. I do use my home decor wax that is by Folk Art. I don't have any of the Waverly wax. This works just fine. So you could use whatever you want just to make those sides look more like wood. Because once this is done, it really looks like a wood sign. I'm really happy with it. You know, I also just want to take a second for thanking you for watching my video. It means a lot, and I enjoy seeing your comments or thumbs up. I can't wait to see what you have to say, and I think it's just really fun to hear or see on Instagram what you make, and I inspire. And here we are. See, it does just look like a sign. I think this turned out fun and will be cute on my tier tray. So here is also a couple of the other items that we made. So if you enjoyed these, please subscribe or give me a thumbs up, and I'll be back with you next week.